Hi everyone, this is Sally and welcome back to another episode of Practical Organic Living. Today is a very exciting day. Why? Because we're getting baby chicks. I actually just called the local pet and feed store and they confirmed that they are getting the chicks. And so we will go there this afternoon. And before we go, I do want to show you this DIY brooder I made for the chicks. This is the large plastic tote I bought from Home Depot. I basically just cut out the top and I fixed a piece of hardware cloth with some zip ties. And this DIY brooder probably took me about 30 minutes, I think. So here is the water, and I actually bought a hanging harness and I attached it. That way I can actually adjust the height and their poop won't get into the water. And here is the feeder. And here I have the adjustable high heating plate so the chicks will stay warm. And here on the bottom of the tote I put some pine shavings and I added a layer of a shelf liner. That way this gives the chick something to grab onto so it won't lead to spayed legs, which is very important. And here I have an old baby monitor. That way I can actually monitor the baby chick's activities throughout the day, even when I'm not home. All right, so we are actually on our way to the local pet and feed store to get the chicks, and we should arrive very soon. I can't wait to meet the chicks. Here we are at the Granado Feed Store, and we just got a number because you actually have to get a number first before you can go inside the store. There's already a group of people waiting outside.
Number?
I'm number one.
Oh, that's
In my mind.
that was a good one. That's a good one. I like that.
My wife got number 14.
Okay.
We're okay. Thank you.
So we got number 9, and number 1 through 4 already came out. Number 5 and 6 are taking their chicks out right now, and it will be our turn very soon. Give this to you?
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
Do we just get a box?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, there's one already here. You can just
Oh.
start picking the.
Yeah. We'll put them in. Okay.
So you guys have Buff Orpington?
Yeah.
Over there and let them know that it's.
What else?
¿Cuál one's here? ¿Cuál otro? How many? No.
So we're getting 3 total,
Okay.
but we want 3 different
Americanas,
varieties.
Buff
So
Orpington,
one
Silver
Buff
Lace, and Gold
Orpington.
Lace.
Uh-huh. Which is this one here?
Hold on for a second. Looks good. Do you have a rock?
Rock Island?
A rock island?
No.
Not a rock.
Barren rock?
You have enough?
Like a barred rock? Barren rock is probably the same thing.
Yeah.
This one here?
Good.
Just those two?
One more. What is the other one?
Both from doing barred rock.
Rhode Island, Rhode Island Americanas, Buff Orpingtons, Silver Lace, and the Gold Lace.
Silver lace? Gold lace? Silver lace? Let's see. Silver. See the wings? It's silver. And then this is a gold. For a better one. This is a gold. Thank you, sir.
Good.
This is silver, no?
Yeah,
Silver
silver
and
and gold.
I like the silver.
Are they good layers?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them. Okay. Let me go with the silver.
Okay, let's go with this one. Here you go. Thank you.
It's silver. No Buff, you know Barred Rock.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
So here's the receipt for them.
Okay.
And this one's for this. So please, when you get back home, water and food.
Yes.
Please, that's.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye. I think we go up this way. Yeah. So we got our chicks. We got 3. What are the names again?
Silver lace, barred rock, and buffalo chicken.
That's right. Okay, let's go. All right, so we just got our chicks back and we are ready to put them inside the brooder. And let's check out what kind of breeds we got. They actually had 5 different breeds. And we went with these 3. So let me show you guys. So this one is a Buff Orpington. Okay. The next one, this is a Barred Rock. Okay. And then the last one, this one's a Silver Lace Wyandotte. Okay. So the single most important thing when you bring the chicks home is providing them clean water and food. I actually also got some of these electrolyte packets because you know the chicks most likely were shipped to the store and they were under a lot of stress. So it's important to rehydrate them the first few days, maybe just for a week. So according to the instruction on the packet, you're supposed to mix 1 single packet with a gallon of water, but I don't actually have a gallon jug. So I just used this 4-cup mason jar, and what I did was I just used 1/4 of this packet and mixed with 4 cups of water. And I poured it into the hanging harness water. That way they can get some electrolytes and vitamins for the first week. Also, it's important to provide them with clean water on the side as well, in addition to the electrolytes and vitamins. The next thing is, a couple weeks ago we actually already went to the store to get some starter feed. So this is a 25-pound starter feed. You're supposed to use this from day 0 until 8 weeks of age. And then after that, then you can switch to grower feed until they're around 18 weeks. And then after that, because these are laying hens, so we are going to switch to a layer feed after that. So I also sprinkle some chick grit on top of their feed. This is to help them digest. You only need to do that for like the first 2-3 days, and then after that you can just supply this on the side as well. So the first thing that I do, or it's important to show them where to drink their water, is that you take their beak and you just dab it into the water like that, like this. You see that? She's drinking. Yeah, so you just repeat that for every chick. So that way they learn that that's water. Okay, so after food and water, the next most important thing is to make sure the chicks stay warm. Here I have a heating plate. Some people use a heat lamp that also provides as a light source, but with a heating plate there is no light, so we actually have a separate light source. The reason for that is because the chicks, their night vision is similar to humans, so at night they can't see very well, so you need to provide some light so they can actually see where their food or water is. So the heating plate is adjustable. The way you know that the height is right for the chicks is that the heating plate should touch the chicks, and you know the height is right if the chicks are comfortable. Some will be laying, some will be like standing right underneath. But if you see like they're huddled together under the heating plate and they don't come out to eat and drink, then that means they're too cold. So then you would have to adjust it down a little bit. And as they grow up, we will slowly adjust the heating plate up. So it looks like the chicks are adjusting nicely. They are scratching and eating the food. And they actually came out of the heating place, so you know that the room is warm enough and they're not too cold. Alright, that's it for this episode of Practical Organic Living. And if you like the content of this episode and want to follow us on our journey with raising backyard chickens, please hit the like button and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.